friends, you're welcome to the Mind Impact platform, our live class platform designed for you to discover and rediscover yourself and have your mind empowered to be more productive in every areas of your life. My name is Sanmi DOWONI. Today we have an interesting topic that I believe will shape and reshape your life to be more productive in every areas of your life. Our topic today is don't be a spectator. Don't be a spectator. So our anchor text today, the Bible anchor text for today, is taken from the book of Numbers 13 verse 33. Numbers 13 verse 33. It was a story about some spies that were assigned by Moses and the children of Israel to spy over the land that God had promised the children of Israel. God told them at inception that he was taking them to a land filled with milk and honey. So they needed to spy on the land before getting there. So some guys were assigned to go ahead. But the people were expecting positive results from them. They came back with a negative result. And they said when they got to the land, they met giants on the land and they classified themselves to be like grasshopper before the giants that they saw on the land. So today, as you listen to me, do you see yourself as a giant or you see yourself as a grasshopper? In Numbers chapter 13 verse 33, they came back with a report equating themselves to be like grasshopper. A lot of people today are living their life in their business, in their job, in their career, in their family, in the house and the environment where they live, equating themselves to be like grasshopper and not a giant. So today we are looking at the topic, don't be a spectator in the journey of life. Who are spectators? Spectators are onlookers. So spectators are onlookers. They are people that watches others while they make things happen. They watch the events in the life of others. And I want you to know, as you listen to me today, that you are not created, sent to this earthly world by God to be a spectator. You are created to be among the movers and the shakers in your generation. You are created to be among the movers and shakers in your career. You are not in that job to be a spectator. You are not in that career to be a spectator. You are not in that family to be a spectator. You are created to be among the movers and the shakers. So stop equating yourself like a grasshopper. I told you earlier on that spectators are onlookers. They are onlookers. They are the ones that watch the events that happens in the life of others. There are spectators in every facet of human endeavor. Today we want to look at three categories of people in the circle of life. Three categories of people in the circle of life. Number one is that people who make things happen. People who make things happen. Number two, people who watch things happen. Number two, people who watch things happen. Then number three, people who talk about what happens. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who talk about what happens. You have them in your office, you have them in your business place, you have them in your family, you have them in the place of worship. Some people make things happen, some people watch things happen, and some people talk about what is happening. You need to make a choice of the category where you belong to. Remember in our anchor text today, in Numbers 13 verse 33, that the spies, they came back, they equated themselves to be like grasshopper, that they saw giants on the land, that they were like grasshopper before the giants. So we want to look at some of the habits of spectators. I told you that spectators are onlookers. They are the one that watches the event that is happening in the life of others. Spectators are onlookers. They check out what is happening in the life of others. You have them in your office, you have them everywhere. They check out what is happening in the life of others. They watch what is happening in the life of others. They are onlookers. They tell the story about what is going on in the life of others. Number two is that the number two habit of spectator is that spectator watches and tells the stories of others. They watch and tell the stories of others. And I want you to know that as you listen to me on this platform, I told you that the aim of this platform is to make you to discover and rediscover yourself. You are not designed by God to be a spectator here on earth. You are not designed by God to be here on earth to only tell the stories of others. People need to tell your own story. You are not here on earth to watch events in the life of others. You are here on earth to make things happen in your own life for others to tell your story positively. Number 3 habit of spectator is that they celebrate the victory of others. Spectators celebrate the victory of others while having little or nothing to show for their own victory. So they persistently celebrate the victory of others. The other one is that the spectators, they discuss the dreams and the vision of other people. They discuss the dreams and the vision of other people. I say often that when you are loaded, when you have enough things in your hand, you will not have time to discuss the issues in the life of others. Your mind will be preoccupied by the things or with the things that you need to accomplish in your life. You will not have time to discuss, or you will not have time for idle talk to discuss events in the life of others, because you are preoccupied with issues in your own life that you need to resolve. So spectators, they set aside their time to discuss the vision and the dreams of others without having little or nothing to show for their own dreams. The other habit of spectator is that they have little or nothing to show for their own assignment. They have little or nothing to show for their own assignment. So I want to challenge you today as I close my thoughts on this platform. Delete or disengage yourself from the circle of spectator. You are not created by God to tell the story of others. You are created by God for you to have your own story. You are not created to be a spectator. Thank you for your time today. I look forward to speaking to you again on this platform. You can search me out on my YouTube channel. Search out at Sanmi DOWONI to watch more of my videos that will make you to discover and rediscover yourself on the life class platform. Have a great and a wonderful day. Bye for now.